Okay, we're on page 136 of lesson 7. So we were working on changing the shape size. So we had changed the shape size of this circle here, step number 3. So now we're in step number 4. Click the design proof concept circle, okay? And click larger button once to change its size. So just make sure you click it only one time and it made it bigger. Click the rollout circle and make it smaller. So we're going to click on smaller just one time, and that made it a little bit smaller. Okay, so as you can see, there are many ways of customizing your smart art graphics. All right, page 136, and now we move on to the next step-by-step, which is called change text formatting. Slide 4. On slide 4, select the outer frame. Okay, so you want to make sure nothing else is selected, just the outer frame. Step number 2, on the Home tab, click the font size. On the Home tab, click the font size, drop down arrow, and click 20. And now that's made all of our text larger. Step number 3, click the Needs Market Analyses text box. Okay, so now we're selecting the text box. And drag its border to reduce its width slightly so that the word market moves completely to the next line. So we want to make it a little bit smaller so that the word market moves to the next line. Number 4, click the design proof concept text box, okay? And expand its width so that the word proof displays completely on the first line. So we want to make it a little bigger, and now proof is on the first line. Okay, beautiful. With the design proof concept text box still selected, press the right arrow key on the keyboard 3 times, okay? So we want to make sure this box is still selected. Move the right arrow key on your keyboard. So look down on your keyboard and there's an arrow key. So click on the right arrow key 3 times. All right? And basically, it moved the text box slightly to the right so that the text does not overlap the circle. Step number 6, widen the development text box so that the word fits on a single line. Okay, perfect. And then move the text box to the right slightly as you did in step number 5. Just a little bit. There we go. We had to move it 2 times. All right. So unselect, and now we're on step number 7 on page 137. Move the testing box to the right slightly. Okay. All right. And then click slide 3. Click the outer, click this, and then click the outside edge of Jeremy Nelson's shape, the outer edge. Click the font color drop-down arrow on the Home tab, and click black text 1. There we go. The text in the shape is now easier to read, okay, against the light green fill. Step number 11, click the bold button on the Home tab, and the text is bolded. Now click away. Beautiful. Save the presentation. Now we are going to convert smart art, all right? So click slide number 4. We're on page 137. Click slide 4 and select the smart art object. Step number 2, click the Smart Art Tools Design tab. And then in the Reset group, click the Convert button. In the Reset group, click the Convert button and convert to text. if you remember when we started this exercise, this is how that smart art was. It was in the form of a list, and we had converted it to smart art. But now we actually went back and reconverted it back into a list. Okay? Click the undo button, and it's back as a smart art graphic. Now click slide 3 and select the smart art object. Okay, let's go to step number 5 on page 138. Click the Smart Art Tools Design tab, and in the Reset group, click the Convert button and convert to shapes. So in the Reset, convert to shapes. Okay, the diagram changes to a set of shapes. Okay, click inside the diagram to confirm that the Smart Art tabs on the ribbon do not appear. So if you look here, we don't have any Smart Art tools anymore like we used to. Why? Because remember, we changed the Smart Art graphic into shapes, and that's why you have drawing tools instead of Smart Art tools. Now save it and close the file, and we're done with lesson 7.